Aggressive progressives want their law.
We're aggressive. Maybe it's time to freak out. Okay, so I am an interloper on this show, and I am
Not welcome here.
I know, right? So Jimmy Dore and Steve-O, for the purpose of this show, are the aggressive progressives. They will be continuing the revolution for you guys.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. And I'm here to make sure they don't say anything crazy. No, I'm kidding. They're allowed to say
I got some Second Amendment remedies for you.
Wait. First of all, Donald
wearing
Trump
regular
is not
clothes?
allowed on this show. I don't know
Who's
if
wearing
you know.
regular clothes and who's wearing the suit?
Oh.
This
Yeah.
guy, the
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah, the corporate guy.
Look at
Right.
the corporate guy.
Yeah, all right.
Does he got cufflinks on?
Yeah. I'm going to pop some cufflinks for you guys.
Pop some candy.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to make sure that this show is not out of control. Remember, we're going to vote for Hillary. I'm kidding. Okay.
Incremental change, one step at a time.
That's right. You know, because I heard that you're supposed to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. That if that drug is great, like that it's legal now in California.
All right. Seriously, like kidding aside, we want to do the show because there are other issues that Jimmy and I really feel passionately about that we think are not covered on the main show that you do every day. And look, God bless, you're doing a daily show. It's election season. I get it. But you know what I also get? Yeah. Trump, he's bad. I know. Holy shit. He said something crazy, okay? I don't care to know about every single nuance of that. There are other things that I find fascinating that are happening in the world, one of which is arms dealing, okay? So we'll get to that later. But sorry, did I steal your tease?
Yeah. No. God bless.
But anyway, yeah. So that's the thing, and I get it. I mean, there's a whole school of thought on Trump and Hillary are the front runners, so you want to cover that. I get it, but I don't want to hear that. I want to hear other things that we want to talk about.
Well, you're not alone, Steve. That's why we're doing this show. So, I'm in the camp of Mussolini's running for president. I got to cover that guy, right? But there's another camp that wants this show, which says, let's be done with that son of a bitch and talk about real stuff. So the way that this is going to work, and we're running out of time here, so we got to get going on the substance, is we're going to do a whole bunch of stories for you guys. Like I said, this will be the only one I'm on, and then Jimmy and Steve will take it from here. Jimmy and Jordan did one that's already for members, so you should definitely check that out. That's really interesting. And this first segment's free every time. It starts at 6 o'clock on Thursdays every time. The first segment's always free and live to everybody. And then the rest is for members because members make the entire network possible. Because if we don't have membership, we don't have this show, and we don't have any show. So thank you, members, for doing that. tytnetwork.com/join. We'll do a couple of stories now, and then afterwards, later in the program, like Steve said, who's the biggest arms dealer in the world? You might not be surprised by that, but obviously the ramifications. Who are the countries who buy the most amount of arms? Okay, and then I've got a couple of stories as well, which we'll do a little bit later, including, is Hillary Clinton hurting the entire Democratic Party with the way she's running her campaign? So that's a really interesting story about her strategy and why it might hurt other Democrats and progressives. So we'll do that later. But first, Jimmy, what do you
And
got?
as soon as we go switch off the live feed, we're going to find out what Cenk's secret is and what the fuck's been going on lately and why.
Shush! Okay.
Maybe somebody got a promise from the Clinton campaign. And anyway.
Fusion.
Corporate cash. Here we go. I just want to say this because this is things that have been happening in the last few weeks that mainstream news really isn't covering. And this is going to be very brief. I just want to read this to you. I wrote this, and so here we go. Because progressives, guess what? Oh, is this my camera? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. What am I, Michelle Bachmann over here? And so progressives are taking over. There were great victories at the ballot box in just the last few weeks. For instance, all the candidates endorsed by Bernie Sanders won their primaries. Keith Ellison in Minnesota, Russ Feingold in Wisconsin, Chris Pearson and David Zuckerman in Vermont. The week before that, Pramila Jayapal in Washington. And before that, Zephyr Teachout in New York City. Oh, all of these candidates don't take super PAC money. Look at that. They espouse progressive values, and guess what? They're winning. Whew. When you're taking money, fighting for the 1%, you have to buy lots of ads showing you smiling and kissing babies. But when you fight for the people, you don't need to do that because the people will fight for you, just like we did for Bernie. It doesn't matter if Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump is in the White House. We will need a progressive army in Congress. Our country needs a battalion of Bernie Sanderses to prevent the next Iraq and the next TPP. We need to make sure we're supporting our local progressives in all office races. I say the establishment. If you can't join them, let's fucking beat them.
Goddamn right, Jimmy Dore. There you go. There's an aggressive progressive for you.
This is a slow clap for you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
It's better than the fast clap.